Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
This is the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Swing and a miss! A no-hitter in the WPIAL Championship game!
The Mohawk Warriors have knocked off the four-time defending champion and are champions again.
The Shenango Wildcats are the WPIAL champions!
Elwood City, WPIAL champions for the first time in school history!
Cox with it. Cox all the way in the jam again! The Red Hurricanes storming their way to another title. Swing and a miss! A one-hit masterpiece.
Turn, fake it to Maples, keeping himself, coming near side. Can they hit him? No! He got in! He's down! Wilmington has won the state championship!
Strike three called. Put another notch in the belt for Laurel Spartans three-peat.
And the Shannock is the 2021 2A Girls Champion.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County Sportsnet. Not to be too hot. That's fine. That's place it's going down. All right, not that. You'll hear it. You'll hear it next step the curve. Thought you hear me just fine. Finally, you hear me. Oh, you had it silent. I mean, listen to that thing. Yeah. This is proud of it, Gary. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, this is not. Not the little piece. We make it up top right here.
Point Union.
You give it on. Alright, so. That.
Check, check, check. Check, check.
Oh, get rid of it. I heard that. I heard that. I can't remember. Got that. What's that mean?
Check, check.
That. So it's getting back on the Oh, yeah. We're from behind the eye. And then 12 here. It's right. February 8th. We're making Texas. That picking up that one? Really discussed. Want to pick up 40 minutes. All right. No. It's funny too. Every site that I look up, why is it taking up Wilmington? So, right? Go, let them give it. The JV. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between, let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When a team needs to discuss their next move in a big game, coach calls a timeout. When you need to discuss your next move after your latest life endeavor, let Ponce's Insurance be your coach. At Ponce's Insurance, how we serve you is as important as the insurance we provide. Protecting those you love, the business you built, and the things you've earned. That's our job. At Ponce's Insurance online at poncesinsurance.com.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. In LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
This goes. Oh, stand up. Oh, the. This one is kind of a hard thing. Let's go. Let's take the time to make it. I might have to come here. Oh, okay. Very good. Michael, yeah, same thing. It's just audience.
This is the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Swing and a miss! A no-hitter in the WPIAL Championship game!
The Mohawk Warriors have knocked off the four-time defending champion and are champions again.
The Shenango Wildcats are the WPIAL champions!
Elwood City, WPIAL champions for the first time in school history.
Cox with it. Cox all the way in the jam again. The Red Hurricanes storming their way to another title. Swing and a miss. A one-hit masterpiece.
Turn. Vegas and Maples keeping himself coming near side. Can they hit him? No! I think he got in! He's down! Wilmington has won the state championship!
Strike three called. Put another notch in the belt for Laurel Spartans three-peat.
And the Shannock is the 2021 2A Girls Champion.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County Sportsnet.
Coming to you live from the Cavelli Fieldhouse here at Union High School, it's the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP. Tonight, it's a non-section volleyball match between the Union Scotties and the Wilmington Greyhounds. Tonight's broadcast on the Lawrence County Sportsnet and at Trib HSSN is brought to you by Maley Chiropractic. You deserve to feel good. By Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George, keeping promises for over 80 years. By the Red Zone, score big at the Red Zone. By Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915. By Pontius Insurance, love the life you live, worry free. By Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty, people you know, people you trust. By the Crane Room Grill, family owned restaurant, brewery, and banquet center. By the Union Area Education Association, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our first volleyball match of the season, non-section between Class 1A's Union of the WPIL and District 10 Class 2A Wilmington Greyhounds. I'm James Dotson, Tim Continenza alongside, ready to get the volleyball season. Plenty of action out on the gridiron. Now we get some action on the hardwood inside here from Union High School. Glad to bring you over. And
I'm excited to be here. This is going to be a lot of fun to see these two schools square up in this non-section matchup. And let's see what transpires. But I'm really looking forward to a fun, action-packed game here.
It is our Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George pregame show. Your insurance company is not always on your side, but the law office of LGKG are. Visit them online at lgkg.com for a free consultation. Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George, keeping promises for over 80 years. Scotty is a playoff team a year ago. The Wilmington squad has had 4 coaches in 4 years for these seniors. A very tough scenario, no matter what no matter which way you slice it. And the way you're looking at this of both teams, Tim, a lot of underclassmen having these non-section games early in the year. First game for Union, second one here for Wilmington tonight. Really key to see what really you have and figure out what your rotations are going to be.
Oh, without a question. That's the most important thing, is to see each player have the opportunity to play under certain circumstances and make a judgment on them and find out maybe where their skill set actually is at the moment and where you can improve on and what you need as a team to work as a unit. As you know, volleyball is such a unit game, as both teams have to be able to dig out the ball and put it in close to the net and be able to score. And defensively, you're going to find out what skill set each player has, and you're going to be able to maybe mix and match as the season goes along as you learn about your players.
I think also interesting too, Tim, both teams looking to use a 6-2 formation, so 2 setters rather than a 5-1 where you have just the 1 setter going around and playing all 6 positions. Gives you a chance to really maximize your opportunities with your power hitters rotating from the back line to the front line, but also I think, again, big, test out the setters and see maybe if one ends up playing a little bit better than the other, then you can really focus and maybe stick with it down the road and as the season goes along.
I think that's probably just a smart way early in the season to find out exactly what you have and how to attack. And then again, it maybe just worked out perfectly in the chemistry scenario for your team. So I think, obviously I think coaches always look for matchups and opportunities no matter what the sport is, and try to maximize the players' opportunities when they are on the court. And this scenario, I think that's exactly what these two coaches will be doing today, just kind of looking out and filling out their team and seeing they run exactly what they're looking to do.
This is our Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George pregame show, a law firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers. Call them at 724-201-1576. At Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George, we try cases. And insurance companies know it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready to have first serve on what should be a home match for Wilmington, but played here at Union. We'll get more to that as the pregame show continues. You're watching on the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates, or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
When a team needs to discuss their next move in a big game, coach calls a timeout. When you need to discuss your next move after your latest life endeavor, let Ponce's Insurance be your coach. At Ponce's Insurance, how we serve you is as important as the insurance we provide. Protecting those you love, the business you built, and the things you've earned. That's our job. At Ponce's Insurance online at poncesinsurance.com.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. the grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park, Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between, let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
We thank Melee Chiropractic, and we thank all of our sponsors for helping keep you in the game. The season opener for Union High School Volleyball. Second game of the year for Wilmington, who took down Farrell in their opening match earlier in the week. A couple of the other matches, one in particular around here, Tim. It's not just football that's having the postponements and suspensions. A section match between county foes Laurel and Mohawk supposed to be played tonight. That one has been postponed. Being a section match, that one will be made up at a later date, if at all possible. But it's just where we are right now. Lots of games going crazy. Wilmington football, one that's been all over the place trying to find a game for this Friday night.
Yeah, it's been an unfortunate scenario that I think all the schools are in, but we've been down this road before. The one thing we do know is all the athletes are pretty resilient to this. They understand what's going on. They know how to bounce back and on short notice be ready for an opportunity to play. And we're seeing that in the high school football area, and we're going to probably see it throughout all the sports activities this year. It's one of those things that at any given moment something could change, and your opponent can change pretty quick too.
Well, and you got to be prepared for anything. Wilmington's football coach, we've heard, spent about 30 hours of prep for Oil City. That game gets postponed. They spent about 10 hours over the course of about a 36-hour period getting preparation for St. Thomas Aquinas. That game gets switched around, and now it's, I don't even know who it is now.
It's Benton, Ohio.
Something out of, Benton. And so now they're going to spend a whole bunch of time today for a game on Saturday. So it's all about adjustments, and you're right. The kids are resilient, and I think more than anything, too, the fact that, the kids are being smart. You see everybody on the bench wearing masks. Everybody in the gymnasium here tonight will have the masks on as part of the Pennsylvania mandate in public schools. While you're in school, this is still in school. A school activity while you're indoors should be masked up, and that should help lessen, hopefully, the chance for that contact tracing that has cost many teams already across PA and Ohio some games, including in the county, Shenango-Elwood City, another game that is not going to happen football-wise here tomorrow. But as we look here at the volleyball side of things, mentioned Coach Anna Cook, first-year coach for Wilmington, said she inherited a great group of seniors here for the Wilmington Greyhounds. Really helped get her all connected, and somebody who was hired by the district less than a year ago as a long-term sub, now a full-time middle school robotics teacher. So special thanks to Anna Cook for all her information and for her preparation here with the Wilmington Greyhounds. On the other side, Nicole Benicase, a longtime teacher here at the Union Area High School. With that, what we're going to do is we're going to pause for a minute, turn it over to Coach Stacy Robinson for the PA announcements and for the playing of our national anthem. Your national anthem. We apologize. The crowd mic malfunctioning here, but we'll be able to bring you the sights and the play-by-play, at least here from the Covelli Fieldhouse. And with that, let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. Your starting lineups brought to you by Michael Kirkwood and Castle Realty, catering to buyers, sellers, and renters in and around Lawrence County. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. We'll start with the Wilmington Greyhounds, again under first-year head coach Anna Cook. 5 seniors, part of the starting rotation. Emily Richardson, one of the centers, Rachel Lego, Kayla Lahr, Tigges Kelleher, and Bellatu Kelleher, the 5 seniors for Coach Cook. Bellatu and Tigges, by the way, are adopted sisters, both seniors, on the Greyhounds roster. And juniors in the rotation, Paige Peterson, Maya Chimiak, Maylee Whiting, and Kara Haynes, part of the starting rotation for Wilmington. On the other side, for the Union Scotties, under Coach Nicole Benincase, junior Elise Booker, fellow junior Sydney Rona, sophomore setter Nina DiNardo. The other setter is junior Ella Casalandra. Maddie Cassie and Madeline Gorgas, the 2 seniors in the starting rotation. Kelly Cleaver, a 6-foot sophomore middle hitter, and another junior, Kendall Cruz, part of that rotation for the Scotties. So 2 seniors for Union in the lineup tonight. 5 seniors in the rotation for Wilmington. And again, both teams using the multiple setters. Should be a fun match. Again, teams that are just getting their appetites wet, finally getting their first chance at some competition for the Scotties at least, and for Wilmington. Even though it's just one game, Tim, it does make a big difference in terms of that experience for the year.
Oh, there's no question. More importantly, you can see the excitement in the air here for the Union Scotties, just to have a chance to actually get that first game played. You know, you don't see the jitters and nervousness out loud. You see more excitement and the ability to showcase what they want to do here tonight.
Mentioned this game originally supposed to be at Wilmington High School, but some damage to the gym floor has caused them to postpone any of their home matches, and luckily we're able to come down from District 10 into WPIL country, though it's only about 7 or 8 miles, but nonetheless, wanted to mention a special thanks to the officials tonight. As Anna Cook said to us, can't thank them enough for the fact that they are willing to make that extra travel down out of district for a technically District 10 home match here this evening. So big shout out to the men in stripes here this evening.
Absolutely. Can't get it done without them. So that is a wonderful thing that they recognize the importance of playing the game.
Now, it won't be like the Union basketball playoff game here last year where Union was technically the away team but hosted. They actually made Imani Christian the home team on the scoreboard as well, and that just caused utter confusion throughout the course of the game. Actually, I don't think there were any issues with the scoreboard itself, but of course the fans were
confused
for a long while. That at least made sense because you still had the white jerseys being the home school. Here, volleyball, no real
away or
light dark home away. Both teams wearing the blue. What do you want to call it? The royal blue and white of Union there on your left. Wilmington in the navy blue and gold on your right, and it'll be Union first to serve it up. Kendall Cruz first in the rotation for the opening set of the season. Wait for the mechanical whistle, and there was no mechanical whistle as we had one of the officials trying to find his.
little anxiety there getting started.
So Cruz ready to roll.
There we go.
Now we got the whistle. Now we're ready to play. Float serve controlled by the libero. That's Kelleher. That's Tigges Kelleher. Be a shot from the back line. Cruz with the control. Set made by DiNardo far side. Tap over, and it hangs on the net as it was blocked back from Booker. And we're going to have a whistle and point for Wilmington, it looks like, for a net violation. And Union thought that they won the point, but it is Wilmington's point. So flip that around, 1-0 Wilmington.
All right, here we go.
So already off again to a confusing start, but we got it. Rachel Lego, setter, will serve it up, controlled by Rona in the back line, but the overpass swung on by Whiting, and then a shot from the other side on second touch. Back over for the point and the kill for Union. We're back knotted up at 1.
And Laura made a nice effort on that one, diving to the floor, just couldn't reach it.
Rotations coming in and out. Ella Casalandra off the bench will come in to serve. Junior setter, she was an all-section player a season ago. She'll serve it from way behind the line and
not too hard.
Knocked it way over the line, too. A little jitters early on for the first match of the year. Serve up from Whiting. Good diving effort from Pruse to keep it alive. Castellaner will set it, but it's going to be a free ball sent over from Elise Booker. Gathered in the middle. Lego will set near side, taking a swing and mishitting it was Paige Peterson. So a couple of errors in the first couple of points for each of the squads. Tied at 2. This is sophomore Kelly Cleaver with the jump serve, and she puts it into the net. Back-to-back service errors for the Scotties. Brings junior Paige Peterson. Knuckleball serve. Rona able to control it. Back set for Booker, and she puts it into the net.
Yeah, right now, it seems like they're getting the sets properly. They're just not timing it up to knock it over the net to give themselves an opportunity.
And that one, little miscommunication between Cleaver and Booker leads to a Wilmington ace.
Yeah, perfectly spliced right between her. She looked at it and thought maybe it was not going to stay inside the line, but it definitely hit on the line.
3 straight points. Peterson with that ace. This time Cleaver able to slide under it. Good dig. Set for Booker near side. Big swing, and it's going to be long, but did it take a deflection? The officials say no. So off the mark. 3 straight service points now, and it's 6-2. 3 straight service points from Peterson. Side spin serve, close to going out of bounds. Having to track it down was Cruz, and it's not going to be able to be controlled.
Great save opportunity there. She got it alive. They just couldn't get it back over the net there to keep that point alive, but it was a great effort for Union.
And that's our first timeout of the match. Timeout brought to you by Pontius Insurance. Teams are going to go to the sideline, listen to their coach, discuss their needs. That's what you get at Pontius Insurance. They put their attention to the things you own, so you can devote your attention to the ones you love. Visit them online at PontiusInsurance.com. I'm James Dotson, Tim Continenza alongside. 5 straight points scored by the Greyhounds. They lead here early. And Tim, you can see, I think, the jitters and just maybe that first game that Wilmington was able to put together a week ago, making a bit of a difference.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. We've seen the service errors early here for Union. It was just a matter of them now settling in. I think this timeout couldn't come at a better time for them just to settle down and get back into this match.
Back to the action. Cleaver with the dig in the back line. Castellander is going to set near side this time for Sydney Rona. Overpass, but a good dig back. This time Booker from the far side puts it off the net board and down.
A beautiful block there for the Hounds. As I believe that was Richardson, he went up high and made that stop, putting it back over the net against Union.
I believe you're right, Richardson on that far side. And finally the run ends due to a service error for Peterson, but 5 service points. Eight-3 jump serve from Booker, and it's long and out of bounds.
Obviously, just opening game and getting that service in right now for Union is going to be important. Just serve it in and play for the point instead of looking for maybe the 8.
3 aces already in the opening, or 3 errors, for Union. Free ball is going to be sent over from Booker, taken in the back line there by Peterson. Set coming near side, hit over from Lahr. Good diving effort from Cleaver to keep it alive, but possession back to Wilmington. Hit in the middle, and a free ball sent over from Kara Haynes. Cleaver punches it over. Good dig from the libero Kelleher. Back set, 50-50 ball at the net, and Ballston stays still alive as it was touched by Union in the process. Pushed towards the back corner on second touch. Castellander couldn't get it to go. Best volley we've seen tonight. There's a rejection. Good job to keep it alive by Lego, but it's not to be able to go back over on third contact. Great point back and forth, and maybe a little momentum to Union on that one.
Yeah, that's a great volley for both teams, and the Union coming away at the point. Now let's see if they can take the momentum here on the serve.
Maddie Cassie, one of the seniors in the serve, and credit her with an ace. .54 senior coming in with the big serve there. One of the top in this senior class as well as far as grades are concerned, which you'll love to see. And she follows the ace with an error. Again, just a little bit too much muscle on these serves. Too much energy. Looks like it's Tigges Kelleher who will serve this one up. Set from DiNardo to the back row. Booker's shot into the net may have been blocked down for the kill. Maylee Whiting. Give her credit for the block and the kill. Loving the 5. Rally scoring to 25. Booker to DiNardo. Far side, the lefty Gorgas. The opposite with the shot, and it's going to go off the basketball hoop. Still in play until it hits the ground, and it finally does for the kill for Madeline Gorgas. Rona back to serve. Good dig by Digges, but a 50-50 won by Union. That's Kelly Cleaver.
She did a beautiful job getting up and over with her hand and not touching the net in the process to get to that point.
And another serve that just floats a little long. Make it now 5 errors in this first set. Lead back up to 5. Senior Kayla Lahr to serve this one, and she gives it right back with the error. Only the second in the first set committed by the Greyhounds. We're already through the first rotation. Kendall Pruse back to the service line, able to keep this one in play. Set there from Lego near side, deflection off the top of the court and down for the kill for Paige Peterson.
That was just a perfect set for her, and she just hit it off, like you said, the court of the net, and it just went into an area where there was no Union players to make a play.
Lego made the set on that kill. She served this one up. Second contact hit over from Nina DiNardo. Near side, another attempt for Peterson. This one dug out of the back line. Set for Booker, and she couldn't get on top of that one. Too high. Out of play. Point, Wilmington. Lego serve controlled by Cleaver, but a free ball sent over from Union by Gorgas. Set coming near side, looking for Peterson, a little bit behind her. Took a deflection from Cleaver at the net. They'll set for the 6-foot sophomore. It's a kill.
Peterson coming through that block. She did a beautiful job getting her hands up high and just timing it perfectly to get it back over on the Union side.
Union trouble controlling this one. Free ball sent over. Here's Wilmington again. Deflected at the net. Sent back from Booker. This set too close to the net. Over to the Union side. It's got to be sent over on a free ball. Miscommunication. Pruse does get it over. And a free ball sent back from Kelleher. She'll send it back over again to the Union side. Set for Booker on the far side. There's the best swing that we've seen from the junior tonight. She gets her second kill.
That's what she's been looking for. The last 3 or 4 tries, just a little too long. That time it was perfect for her, and she was able to get the score.
big part of it, Tim, is just timing the jump correctly. Finally able to do so. Gorgas with that serve. Set from Lego, and that's going to be called double contact. A little tough time with the serve, or with the set, I should say. Point over to Union. Gorgas mishit that one out of play for a service error. They keep adding up. 6 of them now in this opening set. Back to serve. Maylee Whiting. Now gets the whistle and now can serve it up. Rona to Cassie. It's going to be pushed over by the setter, Casalandra. Coming back near side. Actually a set to the middle. Block back down. Cleaver the block kill again.
Yeah, she just timed it perfectly again with 2 hands, making sure she got it all ball and put it right back over and put the pressure on Wilmington.
Her serve, though, again, goes awry.
Yeah, Union right now just can't get a sustained little run going on the offense.
Not scored more than 2 points in a row here in this opening set. Overpass on serve receive. Going to give another chance for Wilmington. Punched over from Lahr. Casalandra will set to Cleaver. She just has to push it over on third contact, but it's going to work. As Kelleher couldn't quite control it.
And with the score 17-12, it's really that 5-0 run that Wilmington had early. It's really been the difference here. Let's see if Union can put a run together here.
And it's going to be an ace, a good way to start it for Elise Booker. Some of the Wilmington parents thought the toe might have been on the line. It definitely was close. But the service ace, it was close, but it was good as we get our little instant replay. Couple subs coming in. We're going to see Zoe Lepre for the first time in for the Scotties. 5'8" junior, get a little more height. Another strong serve from Booker. Overpass out of bounds. Back-to-back aces. Just like that, we're back down to a 3-score set. Knuckle serve. This one floated just long.
Well, that mini run there of 3 is absolutely cuts into the lead. See how Union can handle it on the defensive side to try to prevent a long run here for Wilmington, who's looking to do the opposite here on the offensive side of the ball.
A little miscommunication between Lepre and Cleaver, and that's going to lead to an ace for the Hounds. First ace for Maya Chimiak. Make it back-to-back.
I was going to say, well, it's almost like a replay. Now it's a 6-point difference.
Almost looks like it's a knuckling type shot, and Union not quite sure what to do with it. This one, Cleaver all over it. Good hustle from Casalandra to get to it. Lepre gets the shot off. Great hustle play from the Hounds to keep it alive. Casalandra punches it over on second contact. Possession with Chimiak. To Lego, near side for Lahr. Dug out by Booker, and we're going to have a whistle, and a net violation is going to be called. It looks like 24. Yeah, 24 Kendall Cruz. Yeah. Football score 21-14. Overpass on that receive, and it's going to be waiting for that one for her first kill.
I just seen that coming right to her. She knew exactly where she wanted to put it.
Oh, they changed it.
They said hit the net.
They said that she made contact with it, so take that back. No kill for Lepre. So instead, lead extended for the Hounds. Casalandra close to the net, able to control it and get it over inside the antenna, too. Great play from Cassie. Dig on the other end now from Booker. Go for Rona on the far side. Tries to find the far side, and she does. Top and corner for the first kill, Kendall Peruse. And another late whistle.
Another violation on the net.
And the question I'm having is, why is it such a delay before they're making the call, Tim? That's, I guess, what I'm not seeing.
Right.
That one goes long. The run continues.
Match point here.
Set point coming up, yes. Set point brought to you by the Red Zone. Visit them online, theredzonesports.com. Casalandra sets for Pruse, dug out by Tigges. Towards the middle, that shot too long off the arm of Kara Haynes.
Well, let's see what Union has. Trailing 24-15. It's all on the serve here.
Maddie Gorgas would need 9 service points to extend this opening set. Lefty serves it up and can't keep it in play. That's the end of the first set, taken by Wilmington 25-15. We're going to take a quick break. Be back with set number 2 when we return here from the Cavelli Fieldhouse. It's Lawrence County action. Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannon for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
Set number 1, taken by the Wilmington Greyhounds, 25-15 over Union. Set number 2 underway. Teams will not switch sides, Mr. Tim Continenza, as they normally would, and it sounds like that will be the new normal. Even past COVID days used to switch sides between each and every set, but guess that's not going to be the case anymore, which I don't know if that really makes a huge difference in the indoor game. Obviously, it would be different outdoors with wind and everything.
Yeah, I don't think it really. I mean, obviously, it's just a vantage point. I mean, it's really the same size court on each side.
Yeah, nothing.
It's not. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's like basketball. You play on the full court anyway, so I don't understand. But hey, they have their reasons behind it, and that's fine with me.
Yeah, well, and it could be. It's not like, some of the football stadiums that we've seen over the years where you only have the field goal post at one end. So if you want to kick a field goal, you have to go move sides. But nonetheless, in that first set, the story for sure has to be the service errors. 10 of them for Union versus 3 aces. Also 3 aces for Wilmington, but only 2 errors from the service stripe. You clean that up, and it's a completely different set.
It really is. The Union needs I mean, I'm sure that's exactly what they talked about in the huddle there coming out of this is just settle down. You guys, you know what to do with how to serve. Let's get it in. Let's play our game, and let's, set up our spikers and give them a chance.
Let's see if there's any big adjustment made. One we're seeing right now is junior Maddie Mangelli in for the first time on the Union side. Paige Peterson led the way with 2 kills. A couple of blocks in that first set as well. First set trickles over the net. Good block in the middle. Committed by Whiting. Possession now to the Wilmington side. Sent over on the roll shot. Set in the middle from DiNardo to the far side. Takes a deflection, and Mangeli, right off the bat, she comes in and gets the opening kill of the second set.
Yeah, that was just a scenario where Keller just couldn't handle it. I mean, it just went right off and bounced backwards on her. And there's the first point here for Union. See if they can get a run gun.
Mangeli now gets the try from the stripe, and able to control this one was Kelleher, but it was an overpass all the way across, and it leads to a shot and a kill. Izzy King also in there for the first time. First swing, first kill. Junior's coming off the bench in this second set, making a statement right away. Serve controlled in the back line, but it's going to be sent over on a free ball from Peterson. DiNardo sets middle. This is Zoe Lepre, and she couldn't quite get on top of that one. Too strong for the error. Point Wilmington. Best of 5 set match. Maylee Whiting, her Hounds won the first set 25-15. Close to the net, pushed over by Lepre, and a good job to find the double hole for the kill.
Yeah, she looked at it perfectly and just chose her spot with a little dink, and it worked perfectly to get that point back and control here for Union.
How about the matrix bend to avoid hitting the net as well? Izzy King on that serve, controlled by Kelleher. Near side swing from Haynes, dug out in the back line. Booker, who just checked in, a hefty swing. Kill number 3 for Elise Booker.
Yeah, she's starting to feel it now. She's starting to get her timing down. Yeah, you can see that in the first game. That was something she was trying to find. And then towards the end of that game, she got it, and we're seeing it here early in the second game.
Kelleher is going to send this one over on a free ball. King, high set off the ceiling. That ball still in play. And Lepre, maybe a little bit timing thrown off in the process, puts that one in the net.
Yeah, Haynes was right there to make sure it didn't come back over.
Serve received close to the net, and it's going to be... Yep, couldn't quite get it over on third contact. Booker, I think that one jumped too early, expecting a quicker set to her. 4 serving 3 as Peterson puts it up again. Overpass on serve receive, but unable to capitalize on it was Haynes. Castellander will set it to Booker too far. Will it clear over? Yes, it did. Back set, and it's going to be over and out. But we have a net violation against Union, I believe, again. Yes. Point Wilmington. Lepre on this attempt, and it goes straight into the net as well. And just like that, it's now 4 straight points from Wilmington. They got the lead back.
They looked a little rushed there on Union side, just not setting themselves, getting themselves properly set up for that play.
Set close to the net. Castellander able to take care of it. Finds Maddie Cassie, who puts it away for her first kill. 7 different Lady Scots with a kill here in this match already. Zoe Lepre this time to the service stripe. Hard serve, and it's going to be a kill.
Perfect
An ace.
place, right at her knees. There's no way she can handle that one. And it just went right out of bounds to the right.
Well, we've seen some big-time jump serves from Lepre and Booker. And that if they are able to place that more often than not, good luck. Looked like that time she may have gotten away with being on the line.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Wilmington sends it over on third contact. Set far side this time. Booker's shot kill as Peterson couldn't keep it in play.
Well, at least Booker just exactly getting her timing down and just firing it into the corner where they had actually no shot at digging that one out.
Two service points for Lepre. Well behind the line this time. Knuckleball serve and a can cup. Peterson, another ace.
That matches the longest run they had in the previous game. Let's see if they can extend it here.
Big serving here from the junior. And this time, whistling. They got on the line that time. Yeah. Server's long anyway. The Union football team doing the wave down in front of us. Looks like it's Maya Chimiak who will serve this one up. Castellandra tries to get it over to Cleaver, and wow, how did she get that down? Tim,
oh my goodness. Perfectly placed, just over the net and into that corner where they could not do anything but just hope and pray that they got to it, and they couldn't do it.
Booker to the service line, and it went out of bounds. Did it take a deflection?
Yeah. I think they were saying it was awful. Let's see.
Is it 5 Peterson?
Yeah, I thought it was Haynes in the corner.
Haynes. It was weird. It just looked like it scooted right by her. Another jump serve, and maybe another ace as trying to chase it down. Hats off to Rachel Lego going flying into the stands, but then it looks like we have an
injury here.
An injury right in front of us is trying to make her way over. Was Kayla Lahr.
Yeah, I think she went right in first with her knee in the process, and it's got kind of banged up there.
Back-to-back aces. Good to see the training staff out there quickly to take a look, because there is some room, but not a whole lot of room in the area.
No, it's like you said, there's, but that's also in play in a lot of ways, because they're running after the ball, and it's just a scenario where she went down low, and the first contact happened to be with her knee versus maybe her legs or her body to protect herself.
Good to see the senior Kayla Lahr getting to her feet. Hopefully we'll see her back in this match. But a couple of nice runs from the Scotties off of back-to-back service aces, 2 for Lepre and then 2 for Booker.
Now they have their first 5-point lead of the game.
Chloe Crarup checked in for the first time, and that's going to be a foot foul. And I got to give a shout out to the fact that you have players, JV players, who are the line judges, and you just had a sophomore over there in Allie Ross call it against her upperclassmen.
Exactly. Just shows you great sportsmanship.
Lepre digs out this serve. Overpass on the set. Too close to the net. This time it's going to be pushed over. That was Cassie on the pushover. Peterson near side. Hit into the net. Don't think it took a block. Straight into the net. So point for Union. (12-7). Set here from Chimak. Punched over by Peterson. Back set Lepre. Has to wait for it to come down into the block and down for the kill.
Yeah, Whiting went up for it. Just couldn't quite get it. Came down a little closer into the body than on the hands where she was jumped up. And then in the process, gives Union the opportunity to score.
Knuckleball serve, and Cassie gets her second ace. 5 aces this set, only 2 errors for the Scotties, and guess what? They're both on foot fouls.
What a difference. They had 10 in the first game and only 2 here.
Now we're going to have a pause in the action as they're confirming the rotation is proper here for Wilmington. Coach Anna Cook, want to give a shout out to her assistants, Renee Lego, a longtime helper at Wilmington with the team, and the girls all the way coming up. Her daughter, Rachel, on the team, and the other assistant, Madison Murphy, who's a field hockey player by trade, says Anna, but she's been very crucial to this team and the support all the way around. While we have a moment, talk about the Union coaching staff as well. Mentioned Nicole Benincase, 5th year, I believe, officially now as the Scotties head coach. And Mrs. Cassie, Michelle Cassie, the assistant life skills teacher at Union High School. Back to the action. Scotties with a touchdown advantage, and that one hit straight into the net from Maylee Whiting. So 3 straight points off the serves of Maddie Cassie, and as soon as I say that, ground ball up the middle, base hit.
Yeah, underneath the net, keeps rolling through. Unfortunately, not how it's played.
Not quite. Chloe Crarup will serve this one up. That ball and may have gone out of bounds, but had to go for it was Izzy King, and that leads to an ace for Crarup.
Yeah, that was a tough scenario. You see the ball rolling off the top of the net. You're going to play it, and in the process, you didn't really pay attention to where the ball was at, and it was headed towards the sideline, and unfortunately, she made the decision to go for it.
Back set from DiNardo. Good job to even get it over the net from Cleaver. Lego sets near side, and Peterson on the miss hit. Point back to Union. Sometimes it's just about putting the ball in that rectangle, Tim, and keeping the play alive.
That's exactly it. You just want to give yourself the opportunity, and next time you have possession of it.
How about that overpass, but stuffed right back by Lego. Shimiak, back sets for Lego, setter to setter. Don't see that very often. Lepre able to get it over to King. She hits it over. Body's flying, able to get it over, and finding the empty spot is Peterson for the kill.
Yeah, perfect. She's seen that opening and hit it right where it needed to be to get the possession back here for Wilmington and score the point.
Body's flying and getting out of the way. Crarup and Kelleher, those two especially, I believe they were the two that were on the floor, watching their teammates step over them, literally. DiNardo sets far side. Lepre blocked back down by Whiting. She'll take another stab at it, this time off the block and down for the kill.
Again, Whiting went up the second time. It just went off her right arm to the right and then just knocked it out of bounds. It's just a great effort by her on the second try. It just wasn't able to be done.
Maddie Mangelli serves this one up. Good diving effort from the libero. Taps down at the net. Block kill.
She played that perfectly. She's seen it coming and just went right over the net and knocked it down.
Hounds and the Scotties. Of course, there's some dogs in the stands. Well, this floating serve goes a little too far. Mangelli with the error. But Union with a 7-point lead here in set number 2. Looking to tie it up at 1 set apiece as DJ Jones will check in for the first time for Union. Serve up from Whiting. Long but controlled by Rona. Punched by King, but she ran right through the net. Net violation will give the point to the Hounds.
There's just a little too much momentum there. Carried her right into the net and give the ball back to the Hounds.
This one's going to be sent over. If I was just going to be an easy roll shot.
Hit it in a perfect place. Everyone thought he was just going to go over the net just to keep the play alive, and she went for the kill, and she found it.
Lise Booker says no free ball from me. 6 kills now for the junior. Serve up from Casalandra. And unable to control it. It hits off the ceiling. Otherwise, I think that Kelleher may have been able to get back to it, but Peterson couldn't control it off first touch.
That's another kind of knuckler serve. That ball had very little spin on it.
Casalandra, another all section from a year ago. Floating serve, and again, tough time handling it, this time from Crarup, who's going to send it over on third contact on the free ball. Casalandra goes far side, looks for Booker, off the block, and it's going to be out of bounds. Good communication on the Union side to let it go down. Booker will get the kill.
Yeah, Haynes made a nice job there.
And it's going to be a timeout called by Wilmington. Haynes got to it, but couldn't control the block and keep it in bounds.
Exactly.
This timeout brought to you by Pontius Insurance. Visit them online at pontiusinsurance.com. Love the life you live, worry-free. While we have a moment, I also want to give a special shout-out to some of our other sponsors. You see the Crane Room Grill. You'll have the rolling scoreboard all day for the football games tomorrow. We'll have two good ones. Laurel hosting Ambridge. 2A Laurel versus 3A Ambridge. Laurel trying to stay undefeated before conference play begins. And big one in the county. Union Scotties traveling just 5 miles up the road, Bob Ludgy Stadium, Union and Neshannock. 69th time that those two teams have played in their long histories. Back to the action, set to the near side. Haynes tries to find the donut hole in the middle. What effort! Casalandra and Cassie. Cassie was the one to get to it. Back set from Lego. Cross-court shot from Richardson. Controlled in the back line. There'll be another free ball sent back over to the Wilmington side. This time set from Richardson, trying to come near side. Cassie! It's down!
She just absolutely said, I'm not going to allow this play to die, and she hits it perfectly over the net to score.
I think we have an early nomination for our Maley Chiropractic play of the game right there, Tim.
I think that's a legitimate shot.
Overpass on serve receive here. Lepre tried to slam it home, but mishit it. Tap over, knocked right back by Booker, and then knocked out of bounds as Crarup tried to find the coffin corner.
Well, Union knock it on the door here with 23.
Top spin serve, dug out by Lego. Richardson sets far side, swung over from Peterson. Now Booker will try to punch it over. Peterson, waiting for it. The diving effort in the back line. That was Rona keeping it alive. Kelleher setting up Lego. Rona again digs. Back set. Cassie. Kelleher with the dig. Overpass. Tap down.
Oh.
Slam home by Zoe Lepre.
She seen that one coming. She gave herself plenty of room and just pushed it back over with a slam, and in the process, they're 1 point away.
Set point brought to you by the Red Zone. And it's an ace. Oh, should have been an ace. It'll be an ace anyway. As they said, the hand got under. Nonetheless, Casalandra gets the ace. We're knotted up at one set apiece as Union comes back 25-12 in set number 2. Set 3 coming after this timeout on the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Maley Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Maley Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between, let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
Wilmington takes set one, 25-15. Union responds in a big way, 25-12. I'm James Dotson, Tim Continenza alongside. A lot of energy, a lot of action back and forth, Tim, and tied after 2 sets of play. Or at least you're going to have 4 sets tonight to deal with.
Yeah, it's what you're just seeing here is I think that first game is kind of like a fill-out game for both teams, even though Wilmington really dominated by taking advantage of the errors that Union had. Union cut those errors down probably about 70% in the second game, and all of a sudden you've seen them take advantage of that, less of the service errors, and getting points in the play, and really just building up a lead.
Let's get a quick scoring recap here to some stats that pop out. Elise Booker with 7 kills and 4 aces leading the way. Zoe Lepre, 4 kills, all coming in that second set. Kelly Cleaver with 4 kills as well for Union. Paige Peterson with 4, and Maylee Whiting with 2 leading the way for Wilmington. Your scoring recap brought to you by Joseph's Marketplace, Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Check out that brand new cafe and bakery section, or place a to-go order online or on the app at josephsnc.com. Joseph's Marketplace, family-owned and operated since 1915. Wilmington using every second of the timeout between games. A reminder coming up after the game, after the match, we should say. We'll announce our LCAP Player of the Game, Lawrence County Community Action Partnership, dedicated to enhancing the quality of life within Lawrence County by eliminating and preventing the causes and effects of poverty. Visit them online, lcap.org. That's LCCAP.org. LCAP, changing lives. We'll also announce our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Tim, we had a chance to Mr. Maley in attendance here this evening. And here's some of the issues that might end up happening with first-year coach, second game. Looks like a rotation issue, maybe just the wrong lineup submitted to begin the third set. So they wanted Maya Chimiak, it looks like, in there, but instead Emily Richardson will start the set in the back row for Wilmington, and it will be starting Manny Mangelli, who started with her only kill to the end of the second set. And how's that for leadership at the third set, Tim?
Exactly what I see. An ace.
5th different Scotty with an ace. We mentioned it was 3 aces to 10 errors in the first set, 7 aces to just 4 errors in the second. This one goes off the net cord. Good job by Peterson to adjust. She'll get the return pass. Her swing dug out by Mangelli. Back set for DiNardo. Gorgas with the swing to the back line. Good dig, Kelleher. Free ball sent over from Chimiak. DiNardo looks for Booker. Her swing blocked down. Possession still with Union. Hit back over on second contact from DiNardo. Wilmington trying to send over the roll shot from the back line. Carrera couldn't quite get a hand on it. Good block early in the point, but Union survives it. Second contact, hit over, dug out in the back line by Rona. Booker backing up, able to get it over the net. Carrera with the dig. Near side swing, and Peterson hits it straight into the net.
Quickly out to 3-0 here to start this third game.
Tough service. A good touch to get it over the net on second contact from Whiting. Lepre puts it off the block of Whiting, able to stay in play, and then just miscommunication and a miss hit.
Yeah, just that. Both players looked at each other and said, you got it, I got it. Oh, we don't have it.
Those kind of errors that plagued Union in set number 1. Now rearing their ugly head on the Greyhound side. And more miscommunication this time between Peterson and Kelleher, leads to 5 straight Union points to start set number 3, and a smart timeout taken by Coach Cook of Wilmington. They'll take the Pontius Insurance timeout. Pontius Insurance. Love the life you live, worry-free. I'm James Dodson, Tim Continenza alongside. Tim, we're excited to be able to continue everything we're doing here on the Lawrence County Sportsnet. Only 3 weeks into our season here, but plenty of games. Our first volleyball action. We'll get some more volleyball next week, some soccer the week after that.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I love this. What we're able to achieve here with LC Sportsnet covering all these different sports and these different athletes having the opportunity to showcase what they can do, and seeing the pride in each school and the athletes that they represent.
Our first chance to see Wilmington in any sport as well, but we'll have some breaking news after this first point after the timeout. It's going to be another ace for Mangeli.
What a start here for Union, 6-0. And Mangeli's just controlling this game, serving it early.
Yeah, 6 service points to begin it. Wilmington will be on the air next Saturday up at Greenville on the Lawrence County Sportsnet.
Excellent.
So received there from Kelleher to the middle, punched over by Whiting, and Mangeli could not quite get to that one.
Couldn't dig that one out, but what a run, 6-0 run, and now here comes Wilmington with their first point.
Third kill for Whiting. Rachel Lego, her first chance to serve in the third set. Top spin serve, Lepre couldn't quite get to it, and she and fellow junior Sydney Rona talking after that one. A little miscommunication on who's receiving that ball. But the ace for Lego, she does it again to Lepre again. DiNardo to Gorgas, deflection off the net cord and a whistle, and we're going to have a net violation against Wilmington. I believe they said number 20. It's either 20 or 10. Overpass on serve receive from Lar. Booker to Lepre, who punches it on second try. Set near side. Big swing, but Peterson couldn't get on top of it. That's been the issue for most of the players tonight, just not timing the jumps right, Tim.
And that was a tough one. He had to go over behind her back really to hit that one. It was just a little too hard, and then the process goes too long.
8 serving 2 as this one's sent from the back line by Lar. Middle swing for Lepre. Out. Did it take a deflection on the way? They're asking for a deflection, and the officials are not going to give it.
Well, they are. Union's going to get the point, right?
That's what they're going to check. And here's the trust that happens. When we mentioned the sportsmanship and the teamsmanship, that was the line judge again who had the flag in the right position saying, yeah, that took a deflection. And the officials kind enough to agree.
And there it is. Just pops right over the depth there. Falls in no man's land.
Madeline Gorgas, who had 3 service errors herself in the first set. How about that for a little redemption? She gets the ace. And I jinxed her.
From one side of the court to the other, just a little too long.
10 serving 3 as we now have the scores all lined up. Back to serve Maylee Whiting. And a handcuffed Mangeli in the back line. Whiting with her second ace.
Yeah, that went deeper into her body than she anticipated, and wasn't able to dig that one out.
She'll check out. Kendall Cruz will check in. Whiting, 3 kills, 2 aces, 2 blocks. Done a little bit of everything so far for Wilmington. Lepre, cross-court shot from her friend the net.
Never hurts to have a little English on the ball to fall your way.
Kelly Cleaver will check in now for the first time here in set number 3. Lepre, strong serve, and it's down and in the corner for an ace. Like a coffin corner punt, Tim, if you can place it like that, good luck finding it.
So she goes right back to it.
She does, but this time too much. And, you'll take some of those service errors if you can combine it with a couple of aces in the process, unlike the 10 that were unforced errors in set number 1.
The key is to be able to get some points over on board before that error happens.
Long near side, blocked in the middle by Cleaver, and rolls over the net cord. Controlled by Union. This one off the block and down for a kill for Elise Blicker.
Yeah, Haynes went up for it. It just went off the side of her arm, and it stayed on that side of the court and never had an opportunity to possess it to the other side of the Union side.
Strong serve, but couldn't get the roll over the top. Service error for Booker. And again, there's the example. 4 aces for Booker in the match, 4 errors to match it. Maya Chimiak, junior setter, to serve it up. By the way, good to see that Kayla Lahr has been back in after suffering that ankle injury in the last set. Yep, tough time getting to it. Union can't control it. We'll give the ace to Chimiak. Unofficially her third. I say unofficially because I'm the one keeping the stats. Lepre with the dig. Back set from Casalandra. The shot over and out off the attempt from Kendall Pruz. So a couple of service points here from DJ Jones. Lepre overpass, slammed.
A beautiful play there. A perfect serve, too. Just over the net. Really made them dig it out. And it was perfect positioning by Peterson or Lego to put that one away.
Lego just waiting for it. Casalandra calling that one out. Gives it to Cassie, who has to send it over on the free ball. Chimiak sets for her fellow center, but it's in the finger. Cleaver.
Yeah.
When you have a 6-foot presence in the middle like that, Tim, makes a huge difference.
It truly does. She sees the court so well, and then she's able to get up high and really make an athletic move on the ball.
Again. She gets it again. How about that hit over on second contact from Haynes, keeping it alive. Push over from Lepre. Kelleher now coming near side, and that one goes straight into the net off the arm of Kayla Lahr. A Cleaver racking up those blocks. That's 5 now. 3 in this set alone. Third set, always important in volleyball. Best of 5 set match. Kelleher handcuffed. Good job to track it down by Chimiak. Sent over though on the free ball. Jones in the back line. Casalandra on second contact into the wall. Near side. Good push over the top from Lahr. Trying to find a donut hole, and I think we're going to get double contact called. So Lahr gets her first kill. As subs checking in. Casalandra and Cassie out. Gorges and DiNardo in. Side spin serve, and that was just a mishit from Kelleher. Only the 3rd service error of the match for Wilmington. But now Union getting closer to a 3rd set victory. Good communication there, Tim. Hearing the teammates say, let it go.
It looked like they were ready to make a move on the ball at the last moment, stepped aside, and the ball goes long.
After serving, Cleaver will check out. Sydney Rona in the back line. Kayla Lahr, the senior, one of 5 seniors on this Wilmington team to serve. Jones, trouble to get to that one. Cruz has to send it on the free ball. Set near side for Peterson. Deflection and dig in the back line from DJ Jones. Middle swing, blocked down, diving after the keep it alive. Chimiak sent back over on 3rd contact. DiNardo setting far side. Cruz tries to go over the top. Waiting for it is Whiting. Lego sends it over. DiNardo is going to set middle for Lepre this time. Block straight down. Actually, it went straight into the net. No block, straight into the net. What a point, what a rally, and now maybe a little momentum to the Wilmington side.
Trailing by 4.
Bodies flying on both sides. DiNardo is going to tap it over on second hit. Overpass. Lepre went for it. And
it's going into the net.
Actually, it was Wilmington's. It was Chimiak who backed into the net. I was thinking Lepre, I'd say, gone into the net, but they're going to say Chimiak accidentally backed into it. Late on the substitution, the officials will allow it to happen. Booker checking back in for Jones. Coach Benincase is going to drag Booker back onto the bench. Set to the middle, hefty swing. Best of the night we've seen from Maylee Whiting.
Yeah, it was one of the best of the night, as you just mentioned. She had one in the first game, and there she shows it again here as they trim the lead of Union down to 4.
Union started this third set on a 6-0 run, 6 service points from Maddie Mangelli, who just checked back into the contest. And again, confusion on the rotation. It's like they got it squared away. Positioning is very important where you are at the beginning of the point. Middle set for Lepre, off the wall. What an effort from Lego to keep it alive, but it can't get in on third contact. Lahr gave it a run, but couldn't get to it, give Lepre the kill. But man, the effort from Rachel Lego, flying all over the place. Love seeing the senior play.
Oh, yeah. The effort on that rally period was just top notch.
Castellator, knuckleball and serve. Kelleher able to get to it, but she'll have to go over on third contact on the free ball. Maddie Cassie goes towards the middle. Lepre took contact at the net, and Wilmington gives chase, but they can't get to it. That little deflection, Whiting couldn't quite get all of it. Instead, Lepre with kill number 8. (19-13). Set from Lego near side, close to the net. Good job from Richardson to punch it over and avoid hitting the net. Booker has to send it over on a free ball. Kelleher finds Lego. Back set this time for Richardson. Kill.
Oh.
Couldn't tell. Was it Booker or Lepre? We'll give Booker the block and kill.
Unfortunately, that serve went right into the net, so that arrow will give it right back to Wilmington, trailing here by 6.
Wilmington in need of a bit of a run from the service line. That's a good way to start it.
Yeah.
Pass trying to go to the far side, and Cassie couldn't get it back inside the antenna.
I believe Whiting had about a 3-0 run earlier in this match as a server.
Side spin serve, Mangelli able to get it to her setter. Cassie's shot blocked right back to her, but she's able to punch it back over the net. Free ball sent from Peterson. Pushover trying to find a coffin corner. Good idea from Castellandra, but ready for it was Lego. Booker asking for it back. Instead, they come near side for Cassie, and she gets the kill. Only her second kill, but it feels like we've been calling Cassie's name a lot here tonight.
Yeah, it sure has. She might be the smallest player on the court here tonight, too.
Maddie Cassie, a 5'4" senior. The other senior in the lineup tonight is Maddie Gorgas, a 5'3" right side. This one, tough break there for Wilmington as second contact went straight up and hit the net. or hit the
Hit the
ceiling.
beam, actually, yeah.
So in the end, it goes down as an ace for Lepre. Another tough serve and another ace.
Lepre just on fire here.
And the smile shows it. Yeah, a big difference in, I mean, this is one of actually the higher ceiling gymnasiums that you see in the area. Wilmington's first game was at Farrell. They had McCluskey Fieldhouse, which has a ceiling of probably about 60 feet. Big difference. To tonight at the Cavelli Fieldhouse. Oh, 3 straight aces for Zoe Lepre.
And there you are. Game point.
Game point brought to you by the Red Zone. TheRedZoneSports.com on Wilmington Road. All your county sporting apparel needs. Score big at the Red Zone. Lepre looking to score big one last time. Already 3 aces. This one, an overpass on the serve, and it's going to drum right back to Wilmington, punching it down for the kill, Rachel Lego. So Wilmington survives 1 set point, but would need 8 service points here. Off the arm of junior Paige Peterson, excuse me. Cleaver asking for it back, a little behind her. She's able to get to it and get the kill. 25-16 in set number 3. Union leads 2-1. We'll be back with set number 4 when we return. You're watching Lawrence County Sports. It's the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
When a team needs to discuss their next move in a big game, coach calls a timeout. When you need to discuss your next move after your latest life endeavor, let Ponce's Insurance be your coach. At Ponce's Insurance, how we serve you is as important as the insurance we provide. Protecting those you love, the business you built, and the things you've earned. That's our job. At Ponce's Insurance online at poncesinsurance.com.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at TheRedZoneSports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Big shout out to the Red Zone Sports, providing us with some awesome apparel throughout the year. Our Lawrence County Sportsnet shirts, as well as the Lawrence County LCAP Player of the Game, which we'll award, and also fresh off the press, the Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game shirts. Special shout out to Andrea and Mark Kaiser, even willing to deliver to us tonight.
Perfect.
Gotta love it. Special thanks to them. Special thanks to all of our sponsors. Please visit the Red Zone, Joseph's Marketplace, Melee Chiropractic, Pontius Insurance, Michael Kirkwood at Castle Realty, Joseph's Marketplace, Crane Room. Hopefully I got them all. And, of course, the law offices of Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly, and George. I'm James Dotson, Tim Continenza alongside. 25-15, Wilmington won the first set, but Union storming back. 25-12 and 25-16. And really, it's been Booker and Lepre. 9 kills for Elise Booker, 8 for Zoe Lepre. Really turned it on, especially late in the second into the third set.
You know, like you mentioned in the pregame, this is the first match here for Union this year. I think that first game was just a settling down moment. They had a lot of jitters. They made a lot of errors. But you've seen in the second and the third game where Union really settled into their style of play and be able to use some of the players that you're talking about to their abilities to to win game 2 and 3. Now it's interesting to see how Wilmington, who got off to that great start in the first game, if they can possibly do it here and try to tie this match up at 2 games here in the 4th game.
Well, see if Wilmington can force that short game set. It's still not official one way or the other, game or set, but we do know it is the match. And we're glad to be able to bring it to you here at lcsportsnet.com and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. First serve leads to an overpass and trying to hit it to the back corner. Whiting on the miss hit. First point in set number 4 goes to Union. Lego's serve was a little too hot to handle for the Scotties, but they get away with it. Mangeli, tough serve, good sliding effort from Kelleher to get to it. Free ball sent over. Lepre leads to a pushover from Izzy King. Sprawling effort from Chimiak to keep it alive. Peterson swings and hits it back over on the free ball. DiNardo looks for Booker this time, and she put it straight into the net.
Just her timing was a little off on that one. Jumped a little too soon, and when she struck the ball, went right into the net. Whiting will be doing serving here for Wilmington.
Maylee Whiting, and she finds the corner. It's down for her 3rd ace. Again, Whiting has done a little bit of everything. 2 blocks, 3 aces, 4 kills. Now at this, the last time Wilmington had a lead in a set was at 5-4 back in set number 2. Side spin serve. King able to get to it. To DiNardo. Right back to King. He'll send it on the free ball. Whiting. Set back to Lahr. Dug out by Booker. Push over from King. Dug out there from Chimiak. Lego sets near side for Peterson. One of her better swings here in the latter parts of this game. That's Rona from the back line. Dug out by Lahr. Pushed over by a combination of hounds on that one. DiNardo tries to go far side. What a dig from Peterson to keep it alive. Great rally. Peterson will try another swing, and
that time will work.
Yep, it went right into the net. She kind of, I think, got a little bit concerned about a player in her way. Peterson had the great dig earlier in the point, but in the end, Union will get the point on the board. Chasing it down is Lego, sent over by Chimiak. Good diving effort from Izzy King. Lepre just mishit it, got a little excited.
Had a backspin on the ball, and she just went up for it, and it kind of spinned away from her as she made her swing at it.
Five juniors and a senior out there on the court right now for the Scotties. Castellander tries to go to Lepre, who runs out of room before running into the official up on the stand.
Not much you can do about that. He just ran out of room. It was just an obstacle in the way as part of the court.
Just like the ceiling or even the tarp that's hanging up over the net. Big swing from Haynes. Booker was there waiting for it with the big dig. Wilmington now sends it over on third shot. Cassie tries to get it in position. Good hit from Booker, but a better dig from Lego. Kelleher. That's Cassie on the swing, and it's out. Wilmington bench trying to get their team fired up. A 5-2 lead, but they trailed 2-1 in this best of 5 set match. Castellander close to the net. That's a soft, but I believe somebody made contact with the net. They're saying number 8. And the captain asking for clarification, and they're going to say it was Zoe Lepre, who I don't even think was anywhere near the play, but it must have hit with maybe even the ponytail. We've seen that call happen before, too.
Mm.
Close to the net, 50-50 ball, and second attempt at it, Castellander puts it over and out. And I think a good timeout's going to be called here by Coach Benincase of Union, just to try to
settle the troops down here.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you get a little emotional out there when you get a call that doesn't go your way when you thought you scored, but they take it away from you. And it's, it's a fast-paced game, so you got to get your head right back into it. It's a perfect time to settle down, talk about what you need to do, move on from that play, and be ready for the next opportunity will be coming out of this break.
Yeah, remind you, this timeout brought to you by Pontius Insurance. Just like teams go to the sideline and listen to their coach and discuss their needs, that's what you get at Pontius Insurance. They put their attention to the things you own so you can devote your attention to the ones you love. PontiusInsurance.com. Coming out of the timeout, a 7-2 lead. 4 straight service points earned from Paige Peterson. Booker able to get a touch on it, and it's diving effort from Casalandra to keep it alive for the Scotties. Set to the near side, tap over the top, another diving effort for Casalandra, but unable to get another contact after that. The kill.
The Hounds putting a run here, leading now 8-2.
That was Lar with the kill. Casalandra sets middle. Booker punches it down. Big swing from Booker, her 10th kill. Big in terms of the momentum.
Definitely needed here for the Scotties. They needed to get that defensive play to get the point and get the ball in their hands.
It's Battle of Lawrence County, District 10 versus WPIAL. Non-section, non-region match here this evening. Peterson with the dig and hit off the roof again.
Yeah, hit off the beam. That was a tough scenario. They're getting ready to make the second hit, and the ball bounces away from the player.
It's got to be tough to deal with that and be able to just put that out of your head when you had something unfortunate like that happen to you, Tim. And as an error goes out on that serve too far from Lepre, but it's all about the mental fortitude at that point.
Exactly. You just, like you said, you have to just, move on. It's the toughest thing to do in sports sometimes.
Serve from Chimiak. Casalandra tries to catch the defense snapping on second touch, but Wilmington ready for it. Second contact overpass there. Waiting for it was Haynes, but couldn't get a solid swing on it. Lepre does open the back line.
Yeah, she had a perfect view on that one, and Justina said, I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a spike. She got it from the back line and put it in a perfect spot.
Booker now to serve, and she gets the ace. Took a little off of that one and found the hole in the middle.
A little confusion in the backcourt there. 2 players going at the same time there for the Hounds. But, again, it was a perfect scenario here for Booker and her serve.
Unofficially at 19 Union aces here in the match. Now we're ready for play. Booker's serve this time. Just long. Just long.
Good work, then.
Yep. Yes, and again, the sportsmanship, the Wilmington line judge just made the wrong signal.
Right.
And again, I love this, especially in section matches. You only have the 2 officials, not the 4, as this goes into the net for an error over the Wilmington side. You have to have the honest players who are going to go and do that. And she said, nope, yep, you're right, that was down. Diving effort from Cassie. Can they keep it alive? Jones, strong hit to keep it over on third contact. Back set from Chimiak. Hit from Lego, and I think she hit the net after. Oh, no, there's Union who made a net violation.
I think they want to say Cleaver got into it.
So I think that's at 22.
Oh, okay.
Cleaver was right up there, too, though. Casalandra with the set. Booker's going to punch over. Chimiak near side for Lar. Rejected! There's Cleaver.
There she was. She has been begging that middle spot here for the Scotties all evening long.
Unofficially 6 blocks for Cleaver, and Cassie's serve here goes long.
We're going to have some substitutions here.
Looks like Izzy King's going to check back in for the Scotties. On the service line, Kayla Lahr, again, one of the 5 seniors on this Wilmington Hounds squad. 4 coaches in 4 years. You can only imagine.
Yeah. You love to have continuity. Obviously, that is just not the situation that they were given.
Cleaver shot there off the mark. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. She went face first right into the net. Hopefully for this Hounds program, they can get a little continuity over the next few years with Coach Cook. Union's defense scrambling, sent over on third contact by Booker. Chimiak sets middle, and it's going to be a kill for Marley Whiting.
You can see some of the momentum is switching here to the Hounds as they're growing in confidence here as this game gets longer.
Whiting's 5th kill leads all Hounds. Jones on the free ball to Lahr, to Chimiak, set to Lego, and it took a deflection, and I think we have another net violation. And again, it's going to be against Jones.
Yeah. When she turned her back, she just barely touched it with her shoulder and that, and it went into the net.
Wilmington's extended the lead. Izzy King hits it into the wall, controlled by Wilmington. Swing in the middle again, coming from Whiting. Good sprawling effort from Lepre to keep it alive. And then sent cross court. Jones makes a little bit of a...
Makes it up.
Makes up for it.
Exactly. That's what you're talking about. You got to put the last point behind you and be ready for the next opportunity. And there it was. Jones proving that point over and over.
She gets her first kill of the match as a result. Overpass off of this serve from Cleaver. Bernardo sets Cleaver in the back line, and she found the corner. Lahr let it go, but it stayed in. Hey, did you see Cleaver calling for that ball too, Tim?
Yes. It's cleared the room, and now she gets the opportunity to serve.
And serves it into the net.
And she will take a spot, and Rona will come in, I believe.
Back line for front line. Rachel Lego now to serve it up. Lepre will get the return pass from Bernardo. Big swing, big kill. Not much Lego could do on that one. Lepre with her 10th. Five sophomore. That's DJ Jones on the serve. Kelleher has to go on third shot on the free ball. Back set looking for King. Her cross court shot. Able to dig it out as Lego. Possession back to the Scotties. Booker a swing.
Weldon was right there.
I think she got a piece of it. We'll give her the block kill. Hounds trying to force the decisive 5th set. Set middle for Lepre, and they're going to say a lift or a double contact.
Double contact.
Haven't seen many setting errors in this match, which is nice to see, especially in the lower classifications. But that one had a rough time for Nina DiNardo. Better set this time for King, but she put it straight in the net. Timeout, Union. At 19:11, it's another Conscious Insurance timeout. Tim Continenza, Wilmington controlled the first set. Union all over sets 2 and 3, but right now, again, such a game of momentum volleyball is. Everything on the side of the Hounds.
Oh, exactly. And once they seized the little control of this game here in the fourth set, they're just really trying to take advantage of every opportunity. It was a great timeout here. Try to slow things down, try to get your momentum back here if you're the Scotties, and set your defense up here for this, where you get a chance to get the ball back in your hands, where you can get an extended scoring run.
See on the bottom line there, our clean room ticker, getting ready for the LGKG pregame show tomorrow for the 2 football games. Laurel hosting Ambridge, Neshannock hosting Union, 6:30. Catch them here at lcsportsnet.com. Tim will be at the Leonard Rich Complex for Laurel. I'll be at Bob Ledgy Stadium for Neshannock.
Looking forward to it.
Push over on third contact from King coming out of the timeout. Swing from the middle. Haynes dug out nicely in the back and a little bit too hefty on that one. I think Booker wanted that one a bit too much.
Yeah, she had to reach back a little farther than she probably was set up for. And when she made her strike, it just went long.
5 points away now are the Hounds from the 5th set. Rona in the back line. Good sliding dig from Crera. Back set for King. She tries to find the donut hole. This time it's Chimiak sliding across the floor. Donardo's going to set Booker on the far side. Deflection off the court and down for her 11th kill tonight.
And she doesn't give up. She stays right into it, playing her game. And when the strike comes, she takes advantage of it.
Should be 20-12 on the board. Scoreboard still up there says 11. We have 20-12. I trust our producer, Aaron Vigiano, as we got an ace from Ella Casalandra. While we have a moment, Aaron Vigiano, our producer tonight, running the cameras. Rocco Galmarini, Connor Eckert. Shout out to Mark Stanley doing some errands for us. Thanks to our student volunteers here at Union. 50-50 ball. Somehow it squeaked over the net. Now back to the Wilmington side. That's Peterson. Jones with the dig. Casalandra looks for Booker, and this time into the net with the error. We're double checking the score. As it now says 21-13.
That is correct.
The scoreboards communicate. They agree. The scorekeepers. Jones, tough time on serve receive. Casalandra calling the shots. Lepre able to get it over. How about that for a sky ball? Near side for Crarup. Dug out by Casalandra. Lepre, block kill. Pair of hands. How's that for your first block and first kill of the match?
Perfect positioning, and here comes the Hounds, 3 points away from tying this at 2 sets apiece.
Serve long and out of play.
And the ball went out into the parking lot.
They do have the doors open here. It is quite warm in the gymnasium tonight. Thought they could get some fresh air, but bring in the backup ball. Lepre keeps chalking them up. That's 8 now, Tim. Unbelievable.
She has just been everything Union needed when they needed it most.
Like she mistimed her steps.
The Wilmington only 2 points away.
They're going to send Chimiak back to serve. Casalandra gives it to Cassie, who will send it over. And we're going to have a whistle and net contact. Say Haynes.
Yeah.
Well, you had Lepre, who was able to get 1 service point. What can Booker do now? He puts it into the net as well.
And now the Hounds are 1 point away from tying this each at 2 sets apiece.
Wilmington has entered the red zone, the set point. It's the libero to take it to Kelleher. Cassie punches over. Kelleher digs it out. Back set, looking for Lego. Blocked right back to her. This time sent over by Whiting. Castellander to Cassie. Back to Castellander, who will push it over. Set to the near side for Lahr. Her shot goes cross court and long. Union survives 1 set point. They need to survive 7 more.
Here comes Cassie.
It's Maddie Cassie. Dug in the back line by Chimiak. It's going to be a free ball sent over, though, to the Scotties. Dig from Booker. Punched over by Castellander on second contact. Union gets it back. Cleaver tries to swing one over. Good dig from Kelleher. Chimiak gives it over. Back set. Looking for Cleaver again. Takes a deflection and lands in anyway.
There's one.
Cassie back to serve again. Needs 6 more. Well, that's one way to do it.
Good momentum of these switching.
Can feel a little buzz even amongst those in attendance here.
3 in a row.
And I think now you might get the timeout from Coach Anna Cook. Yes, here comes that Pontius Insurance timeout.
When we talk about that, we talk about momentum being such a big part of the game, James. And here it is. Union, Anna Cook taking his opportunity here to settle down her troops, try to get them back into this match with this game, leading by 4. It's going to be very important here for the Hounds here to come out of this timeout and try to win this game here on this point, or you may see a little doubt creep into their thoughts.
So out of the timeout, already 3 service points for Cassie. She needs 4 more for her Scotties. That roll shot took a deflection at the net. Jones will have to send it over with the free ball. Lahr gets it to Chimiak for Lego. Dug out by Lepre. Jones with a swing. Deflection. A dig. Great effort. Flying all around again is Tigges Kelleher. Booker to push it over on final contact. Lepre the dig. The slide play. Cleaver finds the kill.
Well, Cleaver has been Union's attack most of the night along with Booker, and here she comes, and now they're down only 3.
Substitution. Bellatu Kelleher will check in. Senior defensive specialist going into that back line. Cassie into the net. The long run, but it goes for naught. 25-21, Wilmington takes set 4, the short set coming. When we return, 2 sets apiece between Union and Wilmington here on the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Remind you, coming up after the game, we'll award the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership Player of the Game Award. We'll also have our Mainly Chiropractic Play of the Game Award. Mainly Chiropractic, reminder, all high school student athletes during your sports season, just $25 for a visit to their office, includes an adjustment and or all therapies necessary. Visit them online, MaileyChiropractic.com. That's M-A-H-L-E, chiropractic.com. Mr. Mitch Maley in the house tonight, enjoying a fantastic match, as are everybody watching at home, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com. Tim Continenza alongside. I'm James Dotson. Union winning sets 2 and 3. Wilmington winning sets 1 and 4. But Union maybe a little momentum, even though they didn't win that fourth set, Tim. Getting those 4 or 5 points at the end has to be a little bit of a momentum swing.
I do believe you're right, because what it does is shows them that they can. They may have had a little downs part in that fourth set, but in the process they were able to show that they don't give up and they're ready to start this one with the ball and hopefully get a run going for the Scotties here.
Yeah, Wilmington technically the home team for this match. It was moved down to fully in Lawrence County to Uniontown, as Wilmington getting renovations and improvements to their floor. The Union crowd comes alive as Mangelli for first serve, and it's going to be an ace. That's how the second set began, Tim. That's a big start for the Scotties.
Yeah, she got off to, I think, a 6-0 run the last time she started the set.
You're right. That was set number 3. Overpass, diving effort. How about that, keeping alive, Sydney Rona? Near side for Peterson. She'll punch it over. Rona, a much more simple dig this time. Maddie Gorges. Maybe it was missed it, but it's into the empty space in the middle.
She just perfectly placed it. Sometimes you're better lucky than good.
I wonder if it was intentional. Her face tells you it was not.
She'll take it every time, though.
Tap over on second attempt, and did it stay on the line? Yes, it did. Great effort, Rachel Lego, on second contact from the setter. So sub coming in. Mangelli did her job on the service line. Now back in Kendall Cruz. Lego, after that nifty play on second touch, goes to serve. Gorgas able to dig. Close to the net. DiNardo has to hit it over on third contact. Lego sets Peterson near side. Dig by Rona again. This time Whiting in the middle, and she finds the empty spot.
You can see the momentum switching back and forth, especially in this tiebreaker 15-point game. It's going to be quick. A team that can seize momentum fast could end up winning this.
All it takes is one little run. We'll try to set Gorgas near side, and Set is behind her. She puts it in the net. After Union 2 straight points to start, 3 straight from the Hounds right back. Lego on the line. Took a deflection off the net. Cleaver able to hang on to it. Booker tries to tap it over the top. Good punch from Whiting. She'll send it over on a free ball. Cruz wasn't quite sure what to do with it, Tim, and it's going to be a kill in the end from Maddie Whiting.
She got caught in between if she wanted to go with the two-hand set or go with the thing, and then she ended up just using one hand and just never got any control on the ball.
8 kills now for Maylee Whiting. Cleaver right along the line, able to get to it. Booker, the roll shot over. Chimiak sets middle. Whiting tried to aim that one and put it into the net.
Just scenario where the ball was just traveling on the net and there's nothing you can do. Once it gets inside it, it's just tough to dig it out.
Gordon's checking out. Castellander checking in. Knuckleball serve, and it's an ace.
Got two players in the same spot trying to make a play on the ball. And the ace comes about here for Union.
They got 24 aces in this match. How about that for a knuckleball? You could read the rating on that one. Kelleher, the free ball sent over. Castellander back set, looking for Matty Cassie. Towards the back corner. Tiggis all over it. Peterson, down the line, sprawling in for Cassie, by Cleaver. Rona to Castellander, looking Booker far side. Through the wall, dug out by Tiggis Kelleher. That is going to be a point for Union as Whiting couldn't punch it over.
Quick rally for both teams there, and Union taking control with the 1-point lead on that serve.
It's non-section. Don't tell these girls that it doesn't mean anything, because it for sure does.
Booker! Oh, seen that ball coming, went straight over, never touching the net, putting the ball into play for the point.
And there's the timeout called by Wilmington, your Pontius Insurance timeout. 6-4 Union leading here in the decisive short set. A couple of big points right there. By the way, Union currently ranked in the WPIAL, the Pennsylvania Volleyball Coaches Association, ranked in the top 10 in a very competitive Class 1A. Very competitive section, really, as a whole, that Union is a part of. Made the playoffs a year ago. A couple of first-team all-section players back as sophomores, but ranked in that coaches poll, which is also the Trib HSSN rankings. Miscommunication on second contact, and Castellander is going to get the one.
Here's that run right now. You're halfway through this match, or this game here on this mini set.
And Castellander gives it back, though.
And I jinxed her.
We've been good at that tonight.
Yeah. Well, Whiting, we've seen her make some nice plays and serves throughout tonight. Now we'll have an opportunity here for the Hounds.
Team high 3 aces. Rona able to dig that one out in the back. Castellander goes middle. Booker, hefty swing down for the kill.
I tell you what, Booker is just, every time they needed to play, she has been there, giving it maximum effort.
Cleaver on the serve, right to the back line. Kelleher gets first contact, but it'll be sent over.
Oh.
And just tough luck there as Peterson went to hit it over on the free ball, and it just hit the divider that would split the gym in two during gym class.
Yeah, hit the curtain. It was a heartbreaking scenario.
Working 9 to 5. Wilmington unable to get good contact on this one. Sends over a free ball. Push over from the middle for the Scotties. And again, tough time for Wilmington. Able to push it over, though, on third contact was Lego. Castellander, high set for Booker. She tries to find the donut hole. Peterson was ready for it. Lego taps it over. Cleaver on the other side gets the return. Great rally back and forth. Peterson again, off the top of the net. Sprawling in for two. Timeout, Wilmington.
Not an effort by Castellander. She just absolutely gave every effort, sprawling onto the ground, making and popping it up and over and getting the point here for Union.
Wow. Another great timeout called from Anna Cook, but unbelievable play in this set. What a great rally that was back and forth. Bodies flying everywhere. Castellander not only to get to it, but somehow it finds the hardwood.
We've seen Cleaver throughout this game, making big plays out front and on the serve. And now she will have the opportunity here to see what she can do behind the line here to start this with a 5-point lead, trying to possibly serve this one out.
Union fans, football team on their feet. Cleaver on the serve, overpass. On serve receive, but an overpass right back. Haynes gave it away and took it right back with her second kill.
There was a little bunny there. She just wasn't going to miss that one.
You make the mistake on serve receive, and then you get gifted it right back. I'm sure the junior enjoyed that opportunity. Rona's going to send this one over. Check that was Cruz on third contact. And another opportunity for Haynes, but she put it off the top of the net and out of play.
Here comes Booker's opportunity.
Sub did not come in time. Booker on the serve. Sprawling effort. Great opportunity. Clean, no alone. Great effort on that far side from Maya Chimiak, but could not get it to work. And now the subs will come in. A little bit anxious to get in there was Chloe Crair. Needs to go through the substitution process. She checks in. Peterson checks out. Union just 3 points away. As Mangeli's going to check in for Cruz. Booker. Line drive serve goes. Clear up and gets the ace.
Just caught her in between. She got one step forward, one step back. And then the body twisted. It just went right into her.
Knuckleball serve. How about 3 straight aces?
There you are in the red zone.
Set point brought to you by the red zone. 3 straight aces for Booker. Trying to finish it for the Scotties. And she does. They get 4 straight. Union in 5 sets. Victorious over Wilmington. 15-25, 25-12, 25-16, 21-25, and 15-6. Union over Wilmington. We'll be back in a moment here to recap it. It's the Lawrence County Sportsnet powered by LCAP.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
And we thank LCAP, our powering sponsor here at the Lawrence County Sportsnet, for allowing us to provide you over 100 games and activities and events throughout this school year. And a great one to kick off the volleyball season. Tim Continenza alongside Union in 5 sets defeats Wilmington in non-section action. A great Lawrence County game to start our year, and just that's why you love volleyball. The momentum back and forth, so much fun.
It is. It's just so much action going on, and you can't really describe it all in one wrap-up. But that's exactly what it is. It's momentum. It's opportunities. It's seeing these young ladies making moves and making plays and getting excited about the opportunity to play the game.
Let's get you a quick scoring recap brought to you by Joseph's Marketplace. Visit them online, josephsnc.com. Wilmington, the first set, 25-15. Union, big in the second set, 25-12 and 25-16 in the third. Wilmington, a couple of big runs early in the fourth set. Control all the way through won it 25-21, but a little momentum at the end. 3 straight points scored. Actually, it's 4 straight points scored at the end of that set before Wilmington was able to close it out. And then Union finishing with 4 straight aces from Elise Booker to win the final set 15-6. 13 kills, 10 aces, 3 blocks, and that's why Elise Booker is our Lawrence County Community Action Partnership Player of the Game. LCAP is proud to give the LCAP Player of the Game award tonight to Elise Booker of Union. Elise will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Player of the Game award. To view the full list of the players of the game, go online to lcsportsnet.com, click on Player of the Game. Congratulations, Elise Booker, for being tonight's LCAP Player of the Game. LCAP changing lives. Tim, we had a couple of great people to choose between for that Player of the Game award, but those aces at the end really sealed the deal.
It really was. She had a great match the entire 5 sets. She was the leader, one of 2 or 3 leaders here, you could say, for Union tonight. And then just the way this match ended with her serving it out, just a well-deserving award.
And we also have to give our Play of the Game award. We had a couple of great options. I really liked a play in the second set that Maddie Cassie went sprawling a couple of times for Union. Wilmington, a couple of plays where you saw Tigges Kelleher just do a million things in the back line. But the 5th set play near the end there from Castellator, I think, has to be the choice.
Yeah, without question. It's just an amazing dig that goes in for the point.
Kept the momentum going for Union, and that's why Ella Castellator is named for the Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Maley Chiropractic and the Lawrence County Sports Center are proud to honor Ella Castellator for her Play of the Game. Ella will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of Maley Chiropractic in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game, and video of tonight's Play of the Game will also be featured on our website, on Twitter, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network Standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. To view tonight's Play of the Game and the full list of the season's top plays, visit lcsportsnet.com and click Play of the Game. Congratulations to Ella Castellator, the Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. A couple other quick numbers. Zoe Lepre, 10 kills and 8 aces. Kelly Cleaver, 10 kills and 7 blocks, leading the way for Union. On the other side for Wilmington, Maley Whiting with 8 kills, 3 aces, 3 blocks. Did a little bit of everything, did Maley. Rachel Lego with 4 kills. Paige Peterson also with 4 kills for Wilmington. Real quick, Tim, just some final thoughts of the first match of the year.
I don't. If they're all like this, it's going to be fun. It was just a really back and forth match between these 2 schools, and what an opportunity for Union in the first game to compete in, to come away with the 5-setter.
Well, thanks to my broadcast colleague Tim Continenza.
Enjoyed it, my friend.
Yeah, we'll be doing much more of it. Thanks to both Coach Cook and Benning Case for their assistance today. Everyone here, Coach Robinson and everybody at Union, for helping it get set up at lcsportsnet.com. Our producer today is Aaron Vigiano. Running the cameras was Rocco Galmarini and Connor Eckert. My analyst, next to me, Mr. Tim Continenza. I'm James Dotson. Invite you to tune in tomorrow for football action. Laurel hosting Ambridge and Union traveling to Neshannock. One final time, here from the Covelli Fieldhouse, Union in 5 sets defeats Wilmington 3-2. Thank you for joining us here on the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.
This is the Lawrence County Sportsnet, powered by LCAP.